so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. I must let it, let it, let it, let it, let it out. I refuse to run and hide. All the weight is lifted off my shoulders. I will not hold this in any longer. I know you thought that it would kill me, but it has only made me stronger. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. Welcome to Let It Out. I am your host, Debocious Rochester, and I'm here with my co-host,
Raphael Jones.
Yes, tonight's topic is
self-love.
Self-love. I get close up now. Good evening. Yes, self-love.
Good evening, baby. How are you?
Hello. We have some special guests in the studio tonight. Welcome, Brenda, little lady over there. Yes, you guys, and yes, okay, and I just want to say that those who have lost loved ones, we're praying for you guys. Just know that, and we love you. So
Yeah.
So okay, and if you have any music, please don't hesitate to submit them to submissions@plugstudio.net. Okay, all right now. All right, so where did your feelings about self-love? Where are you?
Self-love is wonderful. Yeah. First, before you love anyone, you gotta love yourself. You must love yourself before you can love anyone else.
That's right.
So, yeah, before you get into anything, you must get the other chance to love yourself.
So true.
Because if you don't know how to love you, how can you love others?
That's so true.
You gotta love yourself.
You gotta take time out for you.
You gotta learn who you
I mean?
are. Yeah. Learn exactly who you are first.
Man, listen.
Because you're going to get into somebody else and get mad like, I don't like this, that, and the other. But how do you know you don't like this, that, and the other if you don't love yourself first to find out who you are?
Listen.
Later on down the line, you might like it and don't even know that you like it. But, yeah.
Yes,
so.
self-love. You got to, treat yourself and, sometime, and because you deserve it, especially if you're working hard all the time.
Always, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got to take yourself, out to dinner or something like that, or somebody take you out. How about that? And, vice versa. So,
but don't always get it misconstrued with self-love, meaning that, I'm fine by myself. No, that does not mean always that. I mean, yeah, a mishap happened and you got upset and you feel as though, I'm never going to be in a relationship. I'm never going to get married.
Yeah.
I'm never going to do this. Yeah. My wife said she ain't never getting married. So said my wife.
Yeah.
so things happen. Yeah. So you can't sit there and say you're never going to do something.
Yeah.
It happens. You just got to first understand what you're looking for, what you need in love.
True.
And you can't make someone do it. You got to make sure that the person that you actually opening to is receptive to what you want.
Thank you.
And what you need.
Yes.
Sometimes opposite attracts and sometimes it just doesn't.
Hey,
Cuzzo, how you
doing? Yes, you guys, you heard that, right? Self-love. You got to just do what you can for yourself sometimes. Like I said, some people going to school still, online or what have you, whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You're working like 2-3 jobs trying to maintain, you know what I mean?
And never take that time for themselves.
Man, oh my goodness. Yeah,
so
I know some people
good.
like that right now who just don't want to, they're like, I got stuff to do. I can't be. Look, sometimes you got to like break it down, and take care of yourself,
Always try to have that time, at least a minute or two. I'm not going to say a minute or two being like just literally a minute or two. I mean, really take that time for yourself because you burn out quick. A lot of people burn out real quick.
So true.
And when you start recognizing the fact that some things are not clicking, you got to regroup.
You do.
You must regroup. You must slow up. Must take that time, take a breather, come back to it. Because if you don't, everything's going to mess up. As a matter of fact, perfect example, the young lady from the Olympics, she took her time away because she don't want to mess up.
Yes.
She took the time away. Right. You got to take that time. It's actually mental health. It's for your health. You got to take that time away.
So true.
So true. Part of self-love is actually loving the fact that you understand you, that you love yourself enough that you're not going to hurt yourself in the process.
Yes.
So anybody who actually got anything like this going on that you wanna call in and let it out, please call in 302-312-3534.
Exactly.
I'm telling you, there's some times where you are going to want to find a way of like, all right, why this didn't work? Why that didn't work? What's going on? Take that time. And some people call it woosah. Do whatever it takes.
Exactly.
You're going to have to take that time down. You're going to have to love yourself enough to say, all right, I'm going to calm down.
Yeah.
Hey, good evening, Alicia. How you?
Good evening. Yes, and and those who are taking care of other people too in your family, and you got to take a break. Like, look, can you take over for a little bit?
Exactly.
I need a break.
Exactly.
I need to do
that
this.
is so true.
So, man, listen.
That is so true.
I know. Okay, you have to do that, and we have to take better care of ourselves. And it all starts with that, like you said, that mental health thing, because you will break down after a while if you don't take that time out. Go.
Definitely.
Like I do. I get my little sweat gear on or what have you, and I go for that walk. I've been slacking lately, so I'm gonna be honest. I ain't gonna lie to you. For the last couple week here, I've been slacking big time, and getting back to my smoothies and things like that, because I was like, okay, you're doing too much. You need to go back to where you were doing. You know what I mean? Because I had more energy and stuff like that. So we have to do that, and I get my smoothies and I go for my walks. And
I have to take a sidebar on this for a second. You talking about these smoothies you've been getting? My wife and I have been going to this little smoothie spot.
Yeah.
And I've been getting like this spinach and kale like smoothies.
So good, right?
I didn't even know how good they were until
they're good.
They're fantastic, and I feel the difference.
The energy, right? Yeah.
Wow. Yeah. So yeah. I had to put that in there because I'm sitting there like, taking that time away.
I'm telling you better take advantage of it. I'm telling you, because we are all we have. You know what I mean? So you gotta get on that health tip thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I've been eating chicken and and eating pizza and all that. I've been really cheating. Like I haven't been doing what I was doing. You know what I mean? And hanging out and doing a drinking thing.
A lot of that can also be contribute to stress.
Yes, exactly.
Some people contribute to depression.
Yes.
So it's a lot of things that trigger that. Yes. So you got to know your vices. You got to know what's so your comfort spots, the things that you will run to when you feel like that you're not happy right now, so you want to find something that's going to make you happy. Run the ice cream. Run the whatever.
I ain't gonna lie to you. My husband and I been going to Rita's getting these salted caramel sundaes, man. I'm looking at my husband like, did we just have this? Like, it was late, like almost 9 o'clock. They closed at 10 or something like that. We rushing to get there, like, really? We did not need that. Right. I'm like, we're gaining weight again. You know what I mean? We're not breaking. I just felt something past me. Yeah, but hello, how you doing? Yeah, but these smoothies, you gotta get up on it. I'm telling you.
Sometimes it's like you find these things where you have to just take that time. You're like, all right, I'm a little off right now. Why am I doing this? So I mean, I've been feeling that a lot lately. I was telling my baby, I said, I've been feeling really off.
Yeah.
And I'm not figuring out why I'm so off.
Yeah.
I'm not. I go to work and I'm like, I don't even feel like being here. Yeah. I just really want to go home.
Like you don't feel like doing nothing. It's like I don't want to do anything, and that's how I've been feeling. That's not good. You know what I mean? Because I'm used to me doing stuff, and I'm like, I ain't getting up till this time. I'm not getting up till 11, 12. I'm not getting up until 11, 12 o'clock or what have you. That's not good. You know, you need to get up
and that's that. That's all that is about. That self. Everything that's going on with you within yourself. Yeah. You haven't figured out what's slowing you down or what's going to help boost you back up.
Yeah.
And of course, we've talked about medication on this show a lot.
Big time.
A lot of times you might not want to run to medication, but there's always things you can do. You gotta kind of try to boost yourself up and psych yourself out to do something. But you gotta get it, and it's something you gotta get there. And I'm not one of the. I'm the last. I'm the last one to tell you to push yourself.
Yeah.
Because I'll sit there quick and go, yeah, and I'm done. I'm just sitting there. I just don't play moving no more. So yeah. It's times that happens.
Yes. So if you want to get on to this conversation about self-love, don't hesitate to call in to 302-312-3534. I know some of you got some input. Don't hesitate to, give us a call because we like to hear from you. We like to conversate. And you know what I like to do best? I like to be all up in your business. So, let's join in on this tonight, Yeah. So what you been doing? Pertaining to you for self-love. What have you been,
I've been, lately, Plug put up, I've been feeling off also. Yeah, I've been off. It's right? For some reason, I think July, the whole month took a toll on me.
Yeah, everybody, I believe.
Something went crazy in July where it took a little something off. And now it's the beginning of August and I don't know which way I'm going. So I'm trying to regroup myself and get myself back. And I'm just getting myself back in order.
Listen, I'm like, and Plug stated that, what's that? Shopping therapy. You know what?
I need to do something. I'm thinking to go. I've been wanting to go fishing. I want to go fishing. I think I'm gonna go fishing, but I don't even know if I want to move. I think I do, but it's I think it's just I need to be near some water for a second. Yeah. But I just need to. It's for my self-love thing. I think it's more so, my jazz.
Yes.
My just trying to stay as calm as possible.
Yeah.
It's trying to stay as calm as possible.
It's hard. I'm not even gonna lie to you. It's hard.
It's been hard to stay calm.
Yeah. And you know what? Like the moon been really affecting a lot of people because they're not able to sleep. Because that it changes every month, right? Or every quarter or whatever.
Right.
Yeah.
I've been doing like late. It's when I'm at work and I'm out late at night or whatever. It feels like I shouldn't be there. I should go home.
I don't feel like doing nothing. Yeah.
I should just go home. Alicia say, "Oh my goodness, you too." Yeah, I've been literally been in bed all day because I've just felt exhausted. Yeah, I've been feeling exhausted all day.
Man,
all day. I've been feeling.
Real
exhausted.
Tired.
I felt like I didn't. I had to get up today to get moving.
Yeah.
I finally got myself moving. I wanted to be out the house by 10, but I got out the house by 1.
Oh, you sound like me.
I couldn't get myself together to move. I really couldn't. Mm-hmm. And Shanika said self-love and self-care is daily discussion. We must renew our commitment to ourselves. Yeah.
You're so right.
That is true.
You're so right.
That is true. Right. So, to commit to yourself, gotta be sure that you don't block out the things that you need.
And things that really matter.
Because there's a lot of times that when you commit to yourself, you have a tendency of overlooking and blocking out things that you need.
True. Yeah.
Some of the things that
and you're gonna miss out on opportunities too.
Yeah.
Because of that, you know what I mean?
Things
because
you need
of the lack we do, that we need to get our butt up and handle this business. You know what I mean? So we have a tendency to fail in it sometimes. Yeah. So Okay. Pierce stated, I think 40 plus makes getting up harder. Yes. This when he gets on my nerves.
What you say that?
Her knees. I can't.
What you say that? Woo. Lord have mercy.
Her knees.
I roll over and look at that clock. That alarm clock going off. I'm looking at it like, you don't know what it feels like. I'm sitting fussing at the clock. We having a conversation.
Don't want to move, man. I'm telling you, it's like our bodies is like, okay, that's enough. You did enough. Go back home and go to bed.
Right.
You know, and that's horrible. And the thing is now, like I said, my husband and I have been slacking. We're eating and sitting right back and watching TV. Not doing anything. I'm like, we need to get up. Something got to happen here. This is horrible.
Right.
And Pierce stated, self-care is a nice bath. Yes, I agree. With some nice candles. What you say?
With a nice bath.
Rice Krispies. You know what?
Right.
This is horrible. You know.
See. It's just. You just gotta. I mean, you can't get yourself in order at all. I mean, I was just celebrating last week for a half a second. I am not gonna lie. I said my knees not hurting, my back not hurting. I feel a little good. Told my baby, I said, baby, I don't want to jinx myself.
Right.
I jinxed myself. I woke up the next day, so I was like, oh, I can't move. I said, all right, let me sit here for a minute. She's like, you already said, no, baby, I can't move. I'm hurting.
Oh my God, man! Listen.
I was like, oh.
Okay. Yes, honey. Like you hit that. Look, that alarm go off. You keep hitting that snooze button constantly, don't we? Shoot. Oh my gosh, my husband did that, and he overslept. He's like, "Oh shoot, babe, I got 5 minutes to get together. 5 minutes."
And then when you, it's like when you can't get it. Like, if you oversleep and then your body's still not moving.
Oh, my gosh.
That's the worst pain in the world. Because now you're forcing your body to move along with that pain that's just not allowing you to move fast enough. And you just, I need physical therapy prior to
going to the
club.
That is hard. Yeah. You got to prepare yourself for that energy. I'm telling you. She's so right, man.
That's kind of sad but true, because I use, like, before I go to work or do anything, I use that electric stim machine on my back, on my knees, get myself together. All right, now I can go to work and do something. I'm like, that's a shame. That's what I have to do. I do that. I get myself completely together before I go do anything.
That is so terrible, right, y'all?
I'm like, telling you.
All right. But you know, we getting old. We getting old, and it's showing.
And then me and my baby walking down the street, she said, "Don't you gotta do like runway walk and stuff?" I'm like, "Yeah." I'm like, "Yeah."
Pierce stated that resting is self-care. Okay.
Yes, definitely. You need rest.
Okay.
That is actually a self-love.
You
gotta rest.
No phone.
Yeah.
I dare you guys. We're gonna have a topic about that one day too.
Yeah.
About no phones, no computer. Can you do it?
Do you know they
Can
had
you
something
do it?
on that?
Can you do it?
They had something on that. Oh my goodness. They said go to bed and put your phone on the other side of the room. I said, I'm going to be hurt to go get it. I'm going to go get it.
Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. That is too funny. My tea.
But y'all got to understand, this self-love is actually really important. It really is important. Y'all, I mean, you gotta enjoy life while you can. And enjoying life is also loving yourself enough to enjoy it. You really do.
You do. Dead seriously, really. We need to be serious about things in our lives. But you know what? Life is short, honey. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We gotta do what we gotta do and just live. You know what I mean? Imperial stated, self-love is accepting your limitations.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
I ain't doing it. That's your word. Make your own meal. Cook your own meals. Could somebody clean for me? Let's change it. Let's change this up a little bit.
You know how crazy that is?
What?
You gotta clean it. We got a call? Oh, we have a call.
Uh-oh.
Welcome to Let It Out. This is Raphael and Toboshes.
Who are we speaking with? Oh, my.
Hello?
Hello?
Oh, hello. Hey.
Welcome to Let It Out. Who are we speaking with?
It's me. It's Alicia.
Hi.
Long time no hear.
Yes. How you doing?
I'm tired.
She said, I'm tired. I know that. So tell us about self-love. Let it out with us. What's going on? What happened? Is it on speaker? It keeps going out. Hold on one second.
Let's spend the next week
Okay,
trying
there
to
you go.
rearrange the room.
Say that again.
I started off the month with a whole week of babysitting. Oh, wait a minute. Let me try this. Okay, let's try that. So I started off the month with babysitting a whole week.
Oh.
Then I spent the following week. I got Jedi mind tricked. No, I got hustled. That's what I'm gonna say. I got hustled.
Oh God.
Into running my niece and nephew back and forth to track practice for a whole week. And then I spent this last week trying to rearrange the room. I'm just tired.
I know that's right, honey. So what are you going to do about it? What you going to do? Tell us what you're going to do about it.
Like you said, turn off the phone. It takes nothing but a second. I'll send my people a text message in a minute. Be like, my phone's going to be off tomorrow. Don't call me. Don't come over here. Don't look for me.
Okay. We need to do that. I'm telling you. Because sometimes, the phone is a distraction for us. The phones and the Facebooks and all that stuff. We need to take a break.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, put our mind at ease. You know what I mean? Rest our minds, close our eyes, and just sit in the dark and just relax and go to sleep.
And that's the best thing for you.
Yes.
To shut everyone and everything out.
Yes. So true.
For a day or a weekend and just do you.
Honey.
You just have to do you. But I am glad to hear you guys, see you guys. I'm just busy.
Yes, and thank you for calling in and joining us and letting it out with us.
Yes.
And
I just gotta let you know, Toboshes, that was a wonderful show last week.
Oh, thank you so much.
It was a wonderful show.
Thank you.
But I had been smoking a lot of medicine that day, so it was not appropriate for me to call you.
I can't.
It was not the most appropriate time for me to calling you on that topic.
I can't. Well, at least you honest. At least you honest. People can't even tell me the truth.
All I am, that's all I can be now is honest. I ain't got nothing else. I ain't got nothing else. The only thing I got is to be honest.
Okay. Yes, honey.
But I listened. I did listen. But I just didn't come in a call. Well, I just had to give you some love. And I'll be listening.
Thank you.
Thank you, Alicia.
Ready?
All right, bye-bye. See that?
That is
self-love.
Yeah, I mean, you gotta turn off the lights, turn off the TV every now and then.
Give that time to yourself. I'm telling you, you deserve it, man. You know what I mean? You deserve it.
It's like, guys, y'all guys gonna have to do it too. Every now and then, sit in the tub, chill. And it sounds crazy, Guys don't sit in the tub. They take a shower, dry off, let them breathe in the air. No, sit in the tub.
Yeah, that's what my husband does. He'll burn the candles and everything and be in the jacuzzi, chilling, relaxing with a glass of wine, just sitting back.
Just sit there.
He be like, "Honey, you get in?" I be like, "Shoot, heck yeah!"
Promise you're gonna see something different after a while. You're gonna feel something different after a while. You're gonna be like, man. You know what? I need to do that.
Yeah, right.
I need to do it. It's like every now and then.
Yeah.
It's like at our site we have a jacuzzi at the site, and there was times where I would just go work out at the gym real heavy. Then I would go up to the jacuzzi and sit in the jacuzzi for a while. When I sit in there, that's when I'm like pretty much quiet.
Right.
I'll have my Bluetooth on and I'll sit in the jacuzzi and I'll have like some jazz playing.
Okay.
I know I'm out there like near the public or whatever, but I'm usually in there by myself because nobody else usually come up in there. So I'm sitting in there by myself, sitting in the jacuzzi. I'm like just letting everything. Let the jets just hit me in my back.
Honey, that feels so banging. Do you hear me?
And I just sit there and relax. I'm like, after a while, get myself together. When I come back to the house, I'm a different everything. I'm like, everything is so, I'm just different, clear.
Relaxed, and chilled, right?
I'm just clear.
Yes.
So you just, you gotta take that time for yourself too, man. I mean, it's not just women.
Yeah.
It's not just women.
Too.
It's men.
Yeah.
We have to take, a lot of us don't know how to shut down.
Yeah.
A lot of us don't know how to shut down. What end up happening is we end up burning ourselves out. We end up burning ourselves out and not knowing that we're burning ourselves out until we sitting at work looking at everything going, oh, boy. But, yeah, so us men need to really do that.
Yeah, you do.
But we need to go to our video.
Yeah,
right.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to do. We're going to go to Delacroix, Bad Bitch. We'll be right back.
Came from the bottom, had a lot of problems, had to solve them. Now I'm picture perfect, flexing on them. Body snatched, looking like a cup bottle. Could be a model. Yeah, it's real, baby. Sex appeal crazy. Fucking with a bad bitch, you know the deal, yeah. Give you the feels, lady. You know it's real, baby. You fuck with me, I'm all you need. It's real, baby. Bad bitch, mixed with a little bit ratchet. Fucking with me, you get that one. Yeah, you know he got a bad one. Bad bitch, mixed with a little bit ratchet. Fucking with me, you get that one. Yeah, you know he got a bad one. Yeah. What do you see when you see me? You don't know all of the pain that it cost me. I'm a star, I play my part like it's a movie. Should never leave without a man or her jewelry. That's my theory. I'll be an example, how inspiring. Maybe your journey will be less frightening. Your elevations more enlightening. Yeah. I'm the bitch, yeah, nigga, I'm the bitch. Oh, nigga, I'm the bitch, yeah, that's it, I'm the bitch, yeah. I'm the bitch, nigga, I'm the bitch, man. I'm the bitch, I'm the bitch, I'm the bitch. Make some noise! Hey! That's real, baby. Sex appeal crazy. Fucking with a bad bitch, you fucking with a bad bitch, you gotta know, you know it's real, baby. Hey! What we say? Bad bitch, mixed with a little bit ratchet. Fucking with me, get that one. Yeah, you know he got a bad one. Bad bitch, mixed with a little bit ratchet. Fucking with me, get that one. Yeah, you know he got a bad one.
Welcome back to Let It Out.
Hello.
The topic for tonight is self-love. self-love.
Self-love.
And if you want to get on this conversation with us, it's 302-312-3534.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So where did we leave off? I hope you guys enjoyed that video too.
Yeah, that video was something.
Shout out to De La Croix.
Yeah. Shout out. But yeah, she was right. I mean, if you missed the first half, we had a call in, and she explained how Miss Lisa Washington called in and explained how, being just taking that time, sometimes taking that weekend, like sometimes taking a full weekend is actually necessary. Yeah. I've known people to take vacations by themselves. The only thing they did was sit in the hotel room. Yeah. I'm sorry. If I leave my town to go to a hotel room, I don't think I could do it by myself. I gotta take my baby with me, and then I can't stay in the room. We gotta go out and do something. But it's like I can't. I don't know if I could do the vacation alone. Yeah. I can stay in the room alone, or go sit in a park or something. But
I could do that at home. I don't want to do that. I want to chill. The reason is for me getting away is peace and quiet. I don't want to see nobody I know. I don't want to hear from nobody.
I could dig it.
You know what I mean? Phone off. Yeah. Leave me a message. That's me.
We tried that.
Leave a message.
We tried to turn the phones off one time. Well, no, we did. My wife and I turned the phone off one day for a whole day, I think it was. And we turned it off, and then we turned it on the next day, see what if anybody, whatever. It was an experience.
He said it was an experience.
It's
not weird. It's not that we're blocking you guys. It's just the fact that sometimes your time is your time. You know what I mean? Leave me a message. I'll call you back. I mean, some people are like, oh, what if it's an emergency? That's what the voicemail is for. Leave me a message, and I'll call you back when I'm ready. Right? Yeah.
Now I do have a buddy of mine who he never answers the phone. I'll text him, and he be like, man, you get it. You'll leave a message, you'll text me or whatever. I'm like, yeah. He says, so you text me. What's up? That was a couple months ago. I can't remember. So it's just one of those. As a while, you're like, all right, can't remember what to text you for now. I wish I would have left it in the text. I don't know. Like so that's like too much of a long text.
Yeah,
but yeah. But it's like, sometimes it's like a lot of people.
Yeah.
Haven't had a chance to get a chance to take time for themselves.
So true.
And my mind moves. My mind moves a lot. A lot. To the point where I don't calm down too much. I don't relax as much as I should.
Yeah.
Even like right now, I'm here.
Yeah.
My mind is on my acting resume, on the stuff that I had to do, the audition. The papers I filled out for the HBO show. I'm trying to do everything. So I'm like,
your mind is running a mile a minute.
Constantly going, and it's like it's only a few times that I actually calm down, and it's not that often. So that's when I sit down with my baby and I go, baby, look. I really need to do something. She's like, well, come on, sit down, watch a movie with me. Okay, I could do that. I could do that. So my mind turns off for a minute, and I watch a movie with her. Oh, yeah, we get into the movie. All right, good. So I'm into this movie.
Right.
My mind don't get into nothing else. It's into the movie. Yeah, about a few minutes later, I knock out. I fall straight on out. I'm done. So it's like, all right, so maybe because my mind shut down, I got tired and I just went, boom, I just fall asleep. But if I'm awake, constant. I'm running around. I'm driving around all night at work, and I'm still thinking about every single thing I got to do.
So you need
I never stop.
That woosah moment.
I never stop. Going. So I always constantly.
So I've been doing good with that, where I try not to think too much. You know what I mean? But sometimes your mind's always running.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
What about this? What about this? Woulda, coulda, woulda, shoulda, woulda.
Right.
No, we need to stop that.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just close it down for a second. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'll take a drive. I don't play no radio. I'm just chilling.
Right.
Just not thinking about anything. People like, what are you doing? You didn't answer your phone. I'm chilling at this moment.
See, and Pierce said, my mind is always thinking too. Smack is my dumping ground to sort out my thoughts. I try my best to not dump everything on my wife.
Yeah.
She has a lot going on at work. So I try my best not to dump a lot on her. And no matter whatever happens to me, I try my best to not dump stuff on everybody else. I think that my stuff be a burden to everybody else. Right.
Like when my husband comes home, he be like, first I'll say, "How was your day?" And then he'll be like, "How was your day?" And I'm like, "Oh, it was cool," because I don't like to tell him everything. You know what I mean? Because some stuff, you can't. Right. You know what I mean? Like they had a hard day at work, and you loading off on them. Right. You know what I mean? So they're I remember one time I did that. He looking at me like, "Baby, I just got in. Let me wash my face in my hand. Let me get comfortable for a minute." So I learned not to hurry up and throw it at them. So now I just deal with it or be quiet.
No, it's like I think it's because I watched my wife.
Yeah.
And I know that me being the kind of person I am, I realize dealing with people can also be a thing where will bug you until you discuss. But it's like dealing with people can sometimes irritate you.
Yeah.
And
that's so true too. Yeah.
She deal with people all the time.
Yeah.
I deal with people everywhere I go. Anything I do, I learned how to deal with people and be okay with. All right, that happened, and it kind of goes. Now I get frustrated with, and I'm going to say it, that with our kind.
Yeah.
Being stupid.
Yes.
I get frustrated. Quick because I hate when we start being dumb. So it irritates me. So
like, what is wrong? Look, what's wrong with you?
So I sit there and I talk to my baby, and it's like I pull one ear, start talking, pull the other ear to shut up. So it's like I have to let her know something, and then I'm like, all right, let me let that go.
Right.
But you just like, so usually it's like I can sit there and I can talk to her.
Right.
I know I can talk to her, but it's usually during the time when I really want to talk to her about the stuff that I'm having a problem with. It's usually during the time when she's probably off work. It's like when she takes her breaks, I go, so how's everything going there? You know what I mean? Like, how's everything going at work for you?
Yeah.
She'll tell me everything's good. She's like, what's going on with you? Nothing, baby, I'm good.
Yeah.
I could be laying there in pain from the top of my head to the bottom of my feet. Baby, I am good. baby, I am good. I'm waiting for the medicine to kick in.
You're lying. I'm hurting.
All right. Yeah. And I'm like, I'm good. I'm good. Yeah. But I'm sitting there like I'm hurting, but I know I have to allow her.
Sometimes you just try not to brush that stuff on somebody else, and that's true. You know what I mean? Like everybody don't feel like hearing all that, especially if they had a long day. They're like, look.
So that's where my self-love needs to come in at, where I need to start getting myself to go, trying to get myself down, trying to get myself to go right, trying to get myself to like to recognize with everything I went through.
Yeah.
Because I realize that if I don't get my mind to slow up, I'm not going to be focused on anything that I really need to do.
Yeah.
So I try to get my wife to actually get me to focus.
And you know what else too? As to that, other people's things that they're going through, and then they talk to you, and you're like,
oh yeah. I get that at work.
No, look, I'm trying to start my day off good here. You know what I mean? But but you know, everybody needs an ear, so you know what I mean. So you gotta let it out, right? Let it out sometimes. So everybody needs somebody to talk to when things are, overwhelmed and stuff like that.
Right.
So then you got to take it upon yourself to try to handle that,
right?
Like a soldier. You know what I mean? Like, okay, I could help you somehow. I don't know how, but maybe with me listening could help you. You know what I mean?
Right.
So yeah.
Sometimes that's all people need at times is
just that ear.
Hear them talk.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you gotta let them go in and let them be what they're going to be, and then, but also explain to them how, again, like tonight's topic, self-love. You gotta kind of take that time for yourself to get yourself right.
Yeah, like earlier this morning, things was going crazy. I was like, I can't take everything on. I need to take a minute, like this weekend I was crying and everything because my dad's birthday was Saturday.
Oh yeah.
And I was upset because I couldn't make it because I had something else to do.
Right.
You know what I mean? And in my family time, I like to spend time with my family, much as I can. You know what I mean? Because things get ready to pick up, so I'm trying to spend time with them before things get too busy. You know what I'm saying? So and with everything, everybody's passing so fast. You know what I mean? So so we got to enjoy our seconds, our minutes.
Oh yeah.
Our seconds and our minutes matter. You know what I'm saying? So we live for today.
Always.
You try not to make plans for anything. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we got to plan. You got to do things for today and live for today and act as if it's your last, because you never know. You know what I mean? So that's where I'm at with that. You know what I mean? So yeah.
That's a definite.
Yeah.
Always live for that day. I mean, because tomorrow's never promised. So you always got to try to have your life as much as possible.
Yeah. And tell everybody that you love them. Those words.
Don't carry animosity nowhere.
No.
Don't carry strains of any kind of animosity.
Like I said to you guys in my previous show, it starts with forgiveness. You know what I mean? So
yes.
You know what I mean? So keep it moving. Move on. I know it's hard sometimes, but you gotta try to move on, move past whatever it was. You know what I mean? So I'm an example. So I'm smiling and all that. You know what I mean? But you know what I mean? I still have my days, but it's not perfect. I'm not perfect, but like I said, I have my days. Like this weekend, like I said. You know what I mean? And then my daughter, this weekend, my daughter something was going on with my daughter, and she's like, Mom almost died. I got a text like that. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh my God. Like, I just started crying and like, okay, breathe. You know what I mean? Like, breathe. Thank God that she's okay. You know what I mean? So I don't know. But, that's why you got to tell each other that you love each other.
Always.
Always. And embrace one another, hug one another. If you're not, like, oh, stay away. You got to go there. Yeah, but.
Always.
Everybody needs a hug and embracement. So yeah.
Always there. Always have that spot that you need. You always need somebody to talk to. I mean, regardless. And sometimes it sounds crazy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes if you feel like you may get ridiculed by somebody, some kind of way of somehow, and you feel like the people that may not be the right people to talk to. There's always other people to talk to. There's always someone you can, even people you don't know sometimes.
You know what? And I found that. Yeah. I found that, Rob. I'm dead serious. I found that where I get my smoothies at, I talk to them. We talk to one another all the time. I told them, this is my cheers. Because we could talk about every and anything. We can talk about anything. I know I just went there, right? Yeah, but that's my cheers. You know what I mean? Because I can talk to them and they can talk to me, and that's what our conversation is about, things that we go through in our lives.
Right.
And we can talk to one another, and we always have feedback for one another. So that's what I like going to. I just felt a breeze again. Hi. Yeah. So I like, being able to do that, with somebody, and I just added them on. Like today, I was telling them, we're like family. This is our little time, you know what I mean? So, yeah, so when I come in from out of town or whatever, I always stop there. When I go for my walks, I stop there, you know what I mean? So that's my little time out right there.
Yeah, sometimes those strangers.
They make you laugh.
Sometimes, even though some of them, all right. some people may carry that evil little side spirit on them, but you still need to get this stuff off your chest anyway.
Yeah.
The reason why it feels good to talk to them sometimes is because you're pushing it off of you.
Yeah.
Just because you're pushing it off of you.
Just for
and
that
that's
moment.
What you need. Yeah. You need that moment.
Letting it out. You
need that moment.
Yeah.
So then once you finish that, then you can start doing yourself.
Yes.
Start healing yourself. Start bringing all that love back to yourself so you can all right, I do this and I do that and I'm good. I'm good looking. I'm good at this. I'm whatever. You can bring all that back to you. And then you're like, all right, I'm ready to get finished doing what I got to do. So I'm all right. So, that's what happens after a while. That's where self-love comes right back full circle.
So true.
You come right back
You know what I mean? Go out. Go get your nails done. Go get a pedicure. You know what I mean? Go get your hair done. Just something for you. Like, look, this is where I'm at. Look, I'm chilling. I'm taking my phone. I'm turning my phone on. I'm not answering it, because sometimes I'll go get, my little treat for myself, and I won't answer my phone. This is my time. Everybody like, what you doing with your girl? No. This is my time. I'm going to take advantage of this moment.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when I do music, that's all in me.
Right. That's
that's my time. That's my time. You know what I mean? And, doing other things that I do. Hi, baby. How you doing?
Hey,
my son. Yeah, so, you know what I mean? So what did my son say?
It's only way to love yourself. You have to know yourself, thyself. That is true. That's what we were saying earlier.
Yes, baby.
I wish you was I wish you would have got in on this earlier, man. I would have loved to hear what you had to say.
Oh, my son, he will give you an earful. He will, because he's he's really serious about stuff like that. So yeah, so we need to take that time for one another. I'm telling you, man. Yeah. We need to take that time out and just do whatever.
Right.
You know what I mean? Sip. Go somewhere like you said, by the water.
Do something.
Do
something that eases you. I know people that iron eases them. I know people who crochet eases them. I know people who cook eases them. I don't understand that the cooking, because that means you're going to invite people around.
Yeah.
but I understand that cooking eases them. I'm like, okay. But what eases your mind, eases your spirit, eases your heart.
Whatever works for you, right?
Clean. Like me, my thing used to be being frustrated. I would clean. If I'm frustrated and I would clean.
Would you have a slow clean or fast clean?
I'll be cleaning like I'm in the
you have
gym.
An expansion.
Like I'm. Like I'm in the gym. Like I'm working. I'm sweating. I'm getting it in. I'm cleaning. So that would have been me. That's how I'm in there. Like if I'm frustrated, you see me up and running around. I'm cleaning, and it's like, all right, I need to sit down because I know I shouldn't be doing this right now because I know the only reason I'm doing it is because I'm angry, even though there's nothing there left to clean. Right. I'm just doing
something. Yeah.
Something to do.
We need to do that, okay? We need to do that, you guys. But tonight was a good show as well as every other, So I'm glad for those who did tune in tonight. My son said,
he said you have to figure out your meditation.
Meditation.
Sorry, meditation.
So crazy. Yeah, meditation. And you got to take time out for that too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
You got to meditate.
People don't do enough of that either.
If you don't know how to, trust me, you might want to learn.
Yeah,
you might want to learn.
Okay, we can teach a class. Yeah, we can do a class
you learn how to meditate. Yeah. It's actually another great level of self-love.
Relax. You're throwing everything out. You're not no TV, no radio, no anything. It's just you sitting there with your legs crossed, if you can. I know I can't.
Right, you can meditate.
But you can meditate and
meditate through yoga. Yes. Meditate through Tai Chi. Meditate through the djembe, the African drum. Meditate through water sounds. Meditate through just spiritual, just woosah, everything, meditation. All the
and you can go on YouTube and find these things.
Oh yeah,
as well,
definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So
definitely.
I mean that stuff really helps you too. You know what I mean? So you have like I said, you close everything off and you have that time for yourself.
Right, definitely.
Your mind's at ease, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Right.
Yeah. But you guys, I thank you guys for who tuned in tonight and the caller.
Thank y'all so much.
I appreciate you. You know, continue to tune in too, as well. You know, also next week's topic. Guess what it is?
What's that?
This vaccine. We need to talk about that next week.
Yeah.
And that's going to be our conversation. So that way you guys know what we're going to be talking about for that. So I want you guys to continue to be safe. And, you know, so we'll see you guys next week.
Next week.
So peace out.
I'm up against the fight of my life. I'm so afraid to sleep at night. You won't get away. It's time for me to let it out. I refuse to run and hide.